Actually, one of my very first visits at a day program, I was waiting in the lobby to meet with the leadership team, and I was standing next to a woman, and we were just sharing stories about our children. Didn't realize that she was actually there to give the tour. She was so thankful for this program and what it has done for her son that she wanted to be there. And she was the one who led the tour around the building, and the connectivity between her and the leadership team and the stories that she shared of how this program has changed her son's life and has changed her life by giving her a sense of calm, a sense of uh, relief that her son is in a place where he's thriving and learning and happy. As a mom, I'm a mom of three sons. There's nothing more important to me than my child's safety, my child's happiness, and I was able to walk around with a parent who shared that that's exactly what she felt with her son being in this program.
And let's talk about her child's happiness and that of other residents. Custom rooms, different experiences. Talk to us about some of what you see in terms of the care and support that the residents are receiving at these facilities.
So I have seen so many remarkable stories. One of my first visits, I went to a day program where I had the opportunity to sit and speak with two remarkable individuals who were great friends. I was sort of thinking that they were a little bit like the Golden Girls. They were older, very connected, and had very bright personalities. Then I went over to their group home, and I was able to pick out their rooms based on the conversation that I had. I mean, it was complete reflections of themselves, and I really thought this feels like home to me. Earlier this week, I was at another group home where, right proudly displayed right in the living room, were all of the awards that were presented uh, from the individuals who are very active in the Special Olympics, and all of their awards were displayed right there in as you walk in the door. Side by side doors. It was kind of funny. There were two residents where one is a tremendous Mets fan and one was a tremendous Yankees fan. Their rooms were completely decked out. They were so happy to show me around the room and highlight the swag that they had in their room. And they were joking that they're great friends, even though they're stalwart fans of each other's teams. Just yesterday, I was at another group home where an 87-year-old man who has been in a program for, I think it's been over 30, close to 40 years with this agency. He loves keys and he loves coins. And he was trying to tell me something, and I was having a hard time understanding what he was saying. And it was the DSP who understood what he was saying immediately and said he was asking about a coin. And so of course I gave him a coin, and his joy putting it in his little purse and then bringing it to his room, where he has a whole stash of coins and keys, was pretty remarkable. And the DSP said to me that they had a flood earlier in the season, which required them to move out for a while. The most important thing the DSP said was, she said to the exec, we need to make sure that we bring David's big sort of vault of keys, which was very, very heavy, to the hotel room, which is where it was, the entire place, to make the hotel room feel like home. There are so many stories that I have experienced that I've really been moved by, and day programs where the individuals will come up and want to tell me what they want to do with their lives, and you can see how the program is supporting them in that endeavor. I've been to a supported employment program where, I've spoken to an individual that says that they want to work at a particular retail store, and telling me how he is working with staff to get the training for enabling him to get his dream job at that retailer. The stories just go on and on and on.